did I learn bartending? It's very interesting. It was like my first job out of high school. So I was cleaning during high school. I worked at a nursing home. I stayed like that summer, and then I took a bartending course, like 40 hours, and I started bartending like right away. And I did it for about uh, 5 years full time, but altogether 11, doing events, doing the restaurant, bowling alleys, couple country clubs, things like that. Mostly like events, kind of stuff, part time. One thing, if you ever watched the movie Cocktail, Brian Brown is like the mentor to Tom Cruise in the bartender world, and he talks a lot about how you can learn things from being behind the bar. And he was absolutely right. You learn a lot of things about people, but you do learn a lot about different trades and things like that. They talk a lot about. I talked to people that were in sales. I talked to people that were in business, but I also talked to some JD characters who told me I'd overhear about their businesses that I didn't want anything to do with. But I learned that yeah, just to kind of take things in stride. What you hear sometimes. Not, I learned a lot too by working, like not take things personally because of the way that people were, towards me. But most people were nice, and even shady people were nice for the most part. It's very rare that I never got into a scuffle or anything. I knew kind of how to handle it, and I wasn't always the most popular one because I went by the rules. There was other bartenders that were liked better than me, and that's fine. They'll serve someone and do whatever. But yeah, you learn a lot of crazy stories. Guys tell me about their infidelities, their girlfriends' infidelities, catching them. You see a lot of different personalities and how they work. You see how police officers, correctional officers act on their days off. How different they are. Not towards me, but I mean, just like how different they were, how they talk to people. A lot of times we put people's jobs and certain things on a pedestal, and we shouldn't. Hell, I've even served some priests in events, and they weren't always the nicest of customers. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I think when alcohol is involved, people lose inhibitions and become more themselves. When people say, "Oh, it's not my fault. It was because of the alcohol." No, it was because of the alcohol. You probably more like yourself. But I could sit here for hours and talk about bartending days, about fights and, like I said, not towards me, but fights between people, fights where I had to call the police. But yeah, I just learned a lot about. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the people. I enjoyed learning about their lives and how their kids grew up, and it was, and I made a good amount of money for someone that started. Not even I wasn't even old enough to drink. I was like 19 when I started. But yeah, so I was reflecting on that today, so I figured I'd share that with all of you. I know sometimes I say guys, but I don't mean guys in a manly way. I mean everybody. So please don't be offended. Brandy's in the other room because she's been jumping around going crazy. So she'll end up on a video eventually. She just turned one yesterday, so at some point she'll calm down. But I enjoy all the new subscribers. I appreciate you all. I love doing this. I love giving content. And I'll start doing some interviews soon. I'm trying to wrap that up with the software and all that. I did some taping today in my other show, which is for local TV in Taunton, Massachusetts. I'll probably put some of that on here as well if you guys want to learn how to make certain things. So, yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. And like I always say, stay strong, stay caffeinated, and have a good one. Peace. Hey, it's Chef Ricardo, and please subscribe. I have no friends. Thank you.